The Super Bowl has been decided. The Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers are set to meet in a rematch of Super Bowl 54. This is set to be a great matchup, but I can't pick which team I think's gonna win. The line for this game opened at 1 point, so I'm sure there are plenty of you out there who are feeling the same way I am. The Super Bowl is the most bet on game in sports, so luckily for us, there are plenty of other options to take besides who's gonna win the game. And I'm not talking about player props either. The Super Bowl is famous for having ridiculous things that you can bet on. There's the classic coin toss, which is every gambler's favorite. A nice 50-50 chance to make money right before the game starts. If you want my professional opinion, you have to take tails, because tails never fails. Another classic pregame bet is betting on the over-under. No, not the over-under of the game. I'm talking about the over-under for the national anthem. We got Reba McEntire with an over-under of 1 minute and 25 seconds on the national anthem. The under is the play here. Reba's 68 years old. She isn't here for all those theatrics like those youngins that want to hold their notes for a ridiculous amount of time. She's gonna sing the national anthem with grace. You wanted to bet on the game though, right? Well, too bad, because there are more pregame shenanigans to bet on. Mahomes being shown before Brock Purdy during the singing of the national anthem at -130 might be the lock of the century. The NFL's poster boy is gonna be on camera more than anyone not named Taylor Swift. Maybe you aren't a sports fan and you got dragged to a Super Bowl party. You don't waste your money in sports gambling. You put it into the future. You're a cryptocurrency kind of guy. Well, guess what? You can bet on that too. Will the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum go up or down during the game? I have no clue, and no one in the world actually knows. It's all just a guess. Pretty similar to gambling, actually. Now that the actual game starts, you can start sweating your in-game bets. And that's fun and all, but what everyone really loves is the commercials. First advertisement, Drumstick versus Uber Eats. I'm taking Uber Eats because, well, I have no clue what Drumstick even is. The halftime show is almost as talked about as the game itself. But before I talk about those bets, I just want to say that on my last video, my man ETO Element said he sees me at 1,000 subs by May. And I don't want to let him down. So if you could click that subscribe button, we can make ETO Element proud together and complete my quest to 1,000 subs. So now we're at the halftime show. Usher is the artist performing this year. We have multiple options here on what's going to be the first song. If any of you know Usher personally, you should give him a call, because that's the only way you can get this bet correct. I look at all these songs, and the only one I know off the top of my head is Yeah. So, yeah, bet yeah. There are hundreds of different bets that you're able to place in the Super Bowl, but probably the most famous of them all is what color Gatorade is going to be poured on the winning coach. It's one of the most iconic traditions in sports. I have no info to give you about the 49ers since they haven't won a Super Bowl since the 90s, but the Chiefs do have 2 Super Bowl wins in the past few years. Last season, the color was purple, but when they won the Super Bowl a few years ago, the color was orange. And that gives us literally nothing to go off. So I say take purple at plus 800. They're looking to go back to back, so maybe they decide to use the same Gatorade color. If you came to this video looking for financial advice, you definitely came to the wrong place. Sports gambling on actual sports where you can do legit research is hard enough, but betting on these ridiculous game procs is pretty much impossible. It's all just for fun though. If you get it wrong, it's no big deal. But if you get it right, you get to brag to all your buddies about something that they don't care about at all.